Itadori Yuji's curse technique finally revealed. Alongside Yuta's domain, official JJK Curse Clash Chapter 249 leaks are out, and we start the chapter off with a flashback to Yuta and Kenjaku. Kenjaku says, "My will be passed on." Then as a result, Kenjaku not being able to control curse manipulation, all the cursed spirits go rogue. But Rika takes them out with ease. We then cut to Kenjaku adding a new rule. States that Fushiguro Megami holds the power to activate the merger between mankind and Tegan. We know Sukuna's in Megami's body, so he now holds the will to activate the merger. We then see the fetus of Tengen fly towards it. We then cut back to Kenjaku saying, "I can't say I had much fun in this millennium, but I'm glad I was able to play with him." In the end, Yuta then stabs Kenjaku in the brain. Now it's Kenjo over. Fast forward back to the present day, Yuta notices Sukuna's reverse curse technique output is returned to normal, meaning he needs to end this soon. He starts blaming himself, saying if he were here instead of bush camping, none of this would have happened, including Higuroma's death. Yuta assumes if he were here, the executioner plan would have worked, and that Maki should have been the one to kill off Kenjaku. But that wouldn't have worked, and he knows this, because it's a simple fact. When Yuta cut off Kenny's head, released all those cursed spirits, and Yuta needed Rika's power to stop it. We then see Yuta attacking first, and Sukuna grabs the sword with ease. But Sukuna actually didn't grab the sword. Yuta notices Sukuna covered himself with small blades, like a chainsaw, so nothing could touch him. And this goes to show how smart Sukuna really is. Similar to Gojo's Infinity, Sukuna has found a way to protect himself from getting hit, or has he? We then see Yuta punch Sukuna's second mouth, and the two begin to clash. Yuta then goes on to say, "I wanted to finish Kenjaku myself. Everything is happening because of my fault." Then he says the two words we have all been waiting for: domain expansion. And then we get our first look at Yuta's domain, and this looks absolutely sick. Yuta's domain is a field of swords, and each sword has a copied curse technique. And I don't know if it's just me, Yuta's domain kind of reminds me of Fate Stay the Night Unlimited Blade Work. Out of nowhere, we then see Yuta charging at Sukuna with an attack. Sukuna blocks his attack with ease, but out of nowhere, we see a sword flying towards them, and it's thin ice breath. Yuta must have copied it when his battle against Takaku back in chapter 177. Yuta then goes on to say, "That's why everything will come to a conclusion inside this domain." As we can see, Sukuna has taken some damage. It seems that thin icebreaker cut both of Sukuna's left eyes, but Sukuna doesn't seem too worried. He goes on to say, "From Megami's memories, I have identified that Yuta's technique is copied. The sure hit curse technique that's bestowed in this domain is Force Me Hollow Wicker Basket as a counter." And I'm not gonna lie, Yuta's domain is honestly OP. He gets to use endlessly copied techniques while inside his domain, while also having the Angel's sure hit effect. Imagine being stuck in Yuta's domain, and it doesn't matter what he hits you with, it's a sure hit effect. But listen, even though Yuta's stocks are up right now, we cannot forget up again. Out of nowhere, we're gonna see Sukuna go say, "My anti-copy technique, I haven't had to use it since the Heian era." But it's going to be interesting to see what's next. Yuta isn't the only one Sukuna's has to worry about. Right before the chapter ends, we see Yuji standing fiercely like he has something up his sleeve. But come to find out, Itadori Yuji has the power to tear apart souls with the strike he lands. So this means possibly save Megan if he already doesn't have brain damage. Sukuna then says, "You have been given a role to play. I am glad." And the chapter ends. No break neg. So in the chapter alone, we get to see Yuta's domain expansion, which is completely broken. Everything is a sure hit effect, and he has copy curse technique. My only question is, can Yuta copy Gojo's technique? Now listen. He copied if he can copy the Angel's technique, I'm pretty sure he can copy one of Gojo's technique, either blue, red. Now I don't know if he can copy Limitless, but if he could, that's going to be broken. And then on top of Yuta's domain, we finally get some Yuji main character tree. My boy literally posted up, ready for the smoke. Look how he looking at my boy Sukuna. Listen, Yuji wants all the smoke next chapter. I can tell you right now, Yuji stocks are up too. Yuta stocks are up, Yuji stocks are up. Bro, I'm so hyped for next chapter, guys. Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment below. Do we think Itadori Yuji will be the one to end Sukuna, or do you think our glorious King Gojo will come back to end Sukuna once and for all? My name's King Dante. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Is your love really true?